Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, we are playing a weird Slogurk deck. You guys, if you've been around a while, you know I love Slogurk the Overslime. It's just a lot of bizarre things you can do with it. In this Legends Matters 4-color pile from CFTSOC3, what a freaking name. Let me know in the comments if you have any concept of what this is going for. Random name generator, hello. They did well on an MTGO challenge with this deck, and we're going to see if it has legs in Best of One of my favorite little activities. Take those Best of 3 decks and see how they translate to the greatest format, the real magic. Best of One. So this deck, when looking at it, is just bizarre, but the important thing to know about it is that Slogurk the Overslime says whenever a land is put into your graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on this, and when it leaves the battlefield, return up to 3 land cards from your graveyard to your hand. There's also a tricksy little way to bounce Slogurk by removing 3 +1/+1 counters from Slogurk. So lands. There are 29 lands in this deck. Ah! Really? Yeah, really. Because lands are both our kind of bounce, temporary removal, our token generation. Hey, it's also a way to get our Slogurks out of the graveyard and our other pieces. And then the rest of the cards around it are good at throwing lands in the graveyard. Inti lets us discard lands. Rona lets us discard lands. Bat. What does Bat do exactly?
CGB, did you just ask a question? And by the way, are you playing Deep Cavern Bat, CGB?
No questions. We just run with it and see if this is any good. Anyway, there's other fun things like one Jace the Perfected Mind, which is a great way to fill the graveyard, but possibly make Slogurk insanely large if we mill ourselves and get so many +1/+1 counters. I've got a lot of high hopes for the deck. As usual, when I try out an MTGO challenge deck, there is a sideboard. You do not need to craft it. If you're only playing Best of One, you would lose some mythics in this case, so I love to call that out. Someday I'll forget to call that out. Just lock it in. But there is a sideboard. For those of you who want a Best of 3, we're going to arrest some people. We're going to bring in Breach the Multiverse. It's good stuff. All right. Thank you to the sponsors of this video. CoolStuffInc.com, longest running sponsor of the channel. Use promo code CGB5. I really appreciate everybody who shops there and uses the code. You guys have really made this sponsorship the longest running with that action. Like, that is why we're still here, and I appreciate it a lot. Ultimate Guard, this is their first year stepping up as a full sponsor of the channel. Big thanks to them. They protect all of my cards. The best way to show your support for Ultimate Guard is to click the link in the description and shop at their stores some. That alone goes a long way. So thank you very much to everybody who takes a minute to check that out. Pause the video, check that out, leave me a comment, let me know you did it. Warms my cold black CGB heart. Now let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Sorin Avatar. It's been a minute. This hand has all kinds of action. It's amazing. I actually have the mana for to cast in either one of these next turn. Ah! Mono red, huh? Surprise, surprise. We're gonna need Titania or Slogurk quickly before they get too much creature damage in. Oh, well, there's a card that's probably gonna push creature damage. What the heck is this bat doing here? Relic of Legends into bat? Doesn't seem bad. Especially at this phase of the game. Eh? Ah! They're crazy. They've lost their mind. Well, now we know what their deck is up to. Hit hard, hit big. We're gonna need removal or life or better life gain quickly. But we can put counters on the bat. Ah, they hit their land drop. Why wouldn't they hit their land drop? Yeah, I can't make mana right now. You get to do your thing. I feel antagonized. You gonna fling it? You gonna fling it? It's 7 damage. You gotta fling it. At the bat? Wow. Oh, they're gonna get wrecked for that. They are getting wrecked for that one. I have to make sure I have enough mana for the Urtai afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do. Also decent. Tough one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we play the Urtai, we're gonna untap Rona, but we need the Rona for mana too. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Play a land is 4. I would just really like to discard. So I've got 2 legends. I can't do it. I think we just pass then. Yeah, I think we just are patient because these could both be useful. Oh, this is a tricky deck, man. There's too many decisions my brain cannot handle. But we need... All right. Yep. Combat. Uh-huh. Block you. What you got? It looks desperate. So, of course, they're going to take action, right? They're passing to damage? Cheats. So if they put this first, so killing this, do I care? Like, do I actually care if I kill this? It doesn't kill this though. All right, we'll do it now. They're trying to save their thing. They can save their thing. Bang. Swifty after combat. Interesting. Interesting gameplay decisions. Let's see what we get. Slogurk or the bat, guys? I think it's the bat. I think we give them the bat. Blow this up, give them a land. Doesn't seem terrible. But if we do it on our turn, we get to play this, right? Whenever you discard a card, exile top card, you may play that until your next end step. Oh, well, we're in the end step. Yeah, okay. We can do this now. Look, I'm not becoming a bat believer, okay? It's a life linker. I'm against mono red. It makes sense. It's objectively right. So objectively right. Oh. Wait, why did I discard my bat? Oh, wait, because I have a Takanuma. Because I'm good at Magic. That's why. I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I'm not a believer in the bat at all. I'm just using this bat. I'm just bringing this bat back over and over again so that I can discard this stupid bat. Yeah, what, you gonna do something? Huh? Yeah, you're not gonna do nothing. Discard this bat, see? I'm telling you. I don't even care. I just like exiling more cards. Unfortunately, can't cast. I totally know what's going on here. I keep on confusing this card with a card called Containment Construct, which would let me, if I discarded a card, then let me play it that turn, but that's not what the card does. Let's fight. Bring it on. Show me what you got. Antagonized me. 6/6. Still completely covered. It's gonna need more than that. So that threatens to kill it all. Let's do a little... Look at that! More triggers! Got him! Kinda. Alright, if I return this to my hand, like this. Oh! Nice one! You love to see it! They never saw it coming. They never knew. Any deck where I can just blow up Mono Red's brain with a bounce. It's a good world. We live in a good world. It's gonna be great. We go first. Rona. Slogurk. Relic. Dude, the mana this Relic can make is exciting. How does this deck actually cast all of its spells? It's incredible. Ramp? How do we beat Ramp? I guess we just have to make their Sunfalls weird by bouncing. We gotta be careful about playing any more Otawaras. We really need them. Okay. Let's draw and discard. There's Titania in the deck, but I think this is okay. Alright, let's hope it's early enough that the opponent doesn't have binding. Yeah, Stompy boys. Let's go. Good draw, good draw. That has to be a good card against them. Okay, pretty good. We really want to hold on to Takenuma if we can. That makes it complicated. This deck is so weird, dude. It's so weird. So if I attack and discard something, I put a counter here, I exile a card. If it's a land, I can play it, right? Maybe. Is it even worth it here? I want these cards, right? I need these cards. Okay, we'll just end. We'll just end. My God, it's tough. I think we just want to use the Takenuma, but I would love... Okay. Think. And float, black. We want to go this. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. That's not what matters. How many counters are we going to get on this? Possibly 3. Bounce you. No, wait. We need another black to do it. So if I do this now, and I hit right, maybe I get Slogurk back? I guess I want more Urtize? Counter. Bounce. Yeah, we're playing Magic. This is how Magic cards work. Okay. Cool. What the hell am I doing? I don't know what's happening. I know I have until end step to play you, so let's do that. My God, the value. There's no way I can play this deck without roping the hell out of people. It feels so bad. Yeah. No Cavern of Souls yet. Slow Guk. Combat. Attacks. Discard this. Don't need another one. Counter. I don't know. Here. There's a land. But is having 3 mana open enough? Or are we supposed to make sure we have Urtai open here? 1, 2, 3. We can still bounce something. We can still Takanuma. I think it's a little greedy. But I think it's fine. It's a little greedy. Yeah, even if they play an Atraxa, I'll just bounce it and punch them really hard. Okay, targets. You got me. To bounce it or to get it out of the graveyard? We already have one in the graveyard. We just do this now. Because this is still on the battlefield, so the value we get from exiling stuff is so freaking sweet. Look at them. They're trying to figure out what to do with a leyline binding. Oh, it's adorable. Target this? Wait, you just killed that. That's not where the +1/+1 counter is going. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I get that. Get out of my way. Nobody likes you anyway. And get me another card. They're in shambles. They have no idea. To be fair, I have no idea. I mean, the Glissa's sweet, right? Because we hit the binding. Look at these free cards. Look at this value. Oh my God, we got a bat. Not that the bat's any good. Just to be clear. I just need 2 damage. I see 1. Whenever a land is put into your graveyard from anywhere. I mean, let's go for it. Ugh. Nope. We don't get to kill him just yet. So if we can't kill him, we just hold up the Urtai, win the game that way. We're not playing the bat. The bat's filler. You all know that. It's completely unnecessary. Oh no, please. Anything but the Atraxa. So the untapped land could have activated the Plaza, and that would have done it, but we didn't have the untapped land, and the Plaza was still lit up because we could have tapped Urtai to activate it, but then we're not attacking with the Urtai, so we didn't have a line that would sacrifice the Plaza for the extra damage that turn. But just hold up Urtai, win the game, easy. Today's Cool Kids Club member shout out goes to Niels Hecker. Niels, thank you for joining the Cool Kids Club. New right now, we've just started it. Cool Kids Club members get access to the video 24 hours early. You can see what I played 24 hours before everybody else. That's something we're trying this month. We'll see how it goes. And thank you very much to everybody who's joined for that. Niels, or Niles, N-I-L-S. Is that Niles? Niels? Niels Niles? You're cool. We go first. No blue. Covert no blue is unacceptable. This is known. Sultai. Yeah, we're gonna need these removal spells to be good. What you doing? What you doing? What deck you playing? Huh? What magic cards? Shores go. Well, cut down. No! Oh, they didn't use it, so it's not a cut down, so it's a march. Probably a march. Let's see if we can find good magic cards. Pretty good. Pretty good. Fairies? Oh, they have the Thoughtseize card. Okay, I see you. This is tough because I haven't played a creature yet, but I know they're going to now because I've seen the spell stutter. So I know my instant speed removal is good. So I guess I have to discard the lands, which is too bad because that could have been a Glissa. And now that can be an Inti, but we just want to wait. We need to stall for the good cards and kill off their fairies. Yeah. Fencing. Not good. Not good at all. It's an ugly hand so far. How does the opponent still have five cards? I'm down to these two. This is very bad. What's she gonna name? How smart are they? 3? Should have been 2. Can't believe they messed that up. 2 is the number of the bat. Shut that down. Do I hold this for cycling? They don't have the Thoughtseize effect, but they could draw it. Yeah, like, we hold. Utawara. Soaring Shite. We'll chill. We'll be chill. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Discard your counter spell. Love it. Only somebody who drew another counter spell would do that and then play a Fairy Dream Thief, right? I mean, you gotta be kidding me right now. Fairy Dream Thief over counter spell? Disgrace to the fairy gaming community. What's down there? There's a lot. There's a Takanuma and 2 other lands down there. What's this do? Draw a card, then discard a card. Yeah, we have a lot of that. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Can't cut this down, though. It's a tough call. It's a tough call already. I think we make them have the answer to Slogurk. Son of a bitch. think they ambush this bat, don't you? Have they drawn 2 straight counter spells? We saw their hand not long ago. Yep, they sure have. No problem. Okay, no ambush. Game over. GG. Tempoed. Absolutely tempoed. I would say they got... They ripped pretty good, didn't they? But hey, we had a bat. Yeah, that's gonna be a scoop. Bad game. I would like to frowny face, please. May I frowny face that experience? But I guess that was one of the colder draws we could have. I mean, we didn't... Our removal spells were good, but they took too long. Just really never had an engine at any point. Hate this bat so much. I hate these bats. But at least this deck has a way to put counters on the bats to make them better than, you know, they are. So let's get right to it. What you got? This bat is not doing anything. So the best card is usually Memory Deluge, but they'll get it back fine. Soul Partition means we get to cast it again. Wandering Emperor. Is that the best take? I mean, do we really care about the depopulate if that's what they want to do to get rid of the bat? Get Lost, at least we get map tokens. We want them to use Get Lost. The Wandering Emperor is the thing where if they play that, I guess Plaza's good against Emperor. I guess I want to depopulate. I want to take the depopulate. Because against Emperor, we can hold up Plaza. If they have to use Soul Partition, then we can recast the bat later. If they use Get Lost on the bat, we get the map tokens. Like, there's a lot of good stuff here. That does mean we're not just sending out Inti to a sad, sad, sad state of death. We're playing a relic. Opponent might hit the relic, but that's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Now the Soul Partition's down. They drew the blue source, so they'll be able to Memory Deluge on time. If we attack with the bat, they get to Ganjo it, which they might want to do. I think we just wait. Waiting's fine. Get them to play out their Ganjo. Now, this is the turn we want to make them act. And I guess countering the Emperor is pretty good. So if we go like this and discard the Glade and hit a land, we're feeling fine. Oh, it's not a land. Okay. And take it. I cast you. 1, 2, 3. Not enough for the Urtai. I think they're planning to cast the Memory Deluge. If they go Wandering Emperor, kill this, cast Depopulate, I have nothing on the battlefield. Pretty bad. So I guess we just pass and try to keep our battlefield. They can have this. Now we need to leverage what's on the board into a W. Bliss is not very good against them. Just another thing that dies in the sunfall. Slogurk, on the other hand. Ooh, what's the play? Make them have another sweeper, I guess. It's a very hard deck to play. I want to get this Slogurk down, but if I do, it doesn't get much out of the graveyard, and when we get swept, I have nothing left. So what's the right get back? The thing that can generate value, they just have get lost. Yay, Slogurk. Love that for me. Lands in graveyard, 2 good ones. Could really use a third though. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna have to do really well from here. But this is the threat we want. And we need to draw more channel lands, ways to discard. Rebuild from here, because we're 1 card against 7. A control deck that sells 14 health and plenty of mana. I wish there was a Takenuma down there so much, so that we could just ignore depopulate. Instead, it's a get lost. I honestly think we let this go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let it go. Get these back, then use the map tokens to try to do better. But we need a new threat. I need to draw a new threat. Not quite it. Would have been so nice. I guess I'm going to be flashing this Urtai in at some point. Let's see if we can catch a draw spell. Make it 2/2, sure. Do not tap Plaza. Do not tap Plaza. Responses? Sure. Gotta get the good stuff. Don't know if I would classify that as the thing. But let's keep digging. We have a lot of map tokens in our deck. Oh, get that out of here. All right. I have a 4/3. It attacks you. I don't like that Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin makes me upset. They don't want to use it here. They want a flashback memory deluge. Okay, backup Plaza's nice. Six health. Relic. Might be too ambitious, but we'll see. Okay, let that resolve. Nuke the field. Do not want to get stone rained. Do not want my plazas in trouble. We really need another Slogurk, but that's asking a lot. We already saw 2. I am blown away. All right, so they're not going to do much on their turn, right? They're just going to try to kill this. So we'll just bounce it now, because we're not going to have the mana to do that next turn. I wonder if they mill me out here, if they're that deck and they've been hiding it this whole time. Because I think that I've played this player so many times and they're always on the mill deck. Yep, there it is. Okay, big graveyard. Could be useful if we draw the right card. Like now a Slogurk is like absolute killer. Oh, come on, deck. We have not drawn that well since the 2 Slogurks. There's 1 left. Greedy to play that. Patience. Mending. Smite and depopulate. Yeah, they've got some removal, I think. A draw 3. It's not. Yes, it is a draw 3. Eh?
I'll take note of all your failures.
We doing it?
No secret escapes my grasp.
Okay. Magic the Gathering. We gotta hold this. We gotta hold this for the next Jace type effect, right? That's what we need. Around 27 cards. 1. Too much mana? They're tapped out. They're tapped out. If they have the Jace, I've already lost. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Interesting game. I think I just drew too badly in the stretch in the very middle. Bat. Stupid frickin'. Let's do it. I hate this bat. I hate it. But let's see. Win me over. Do something with yourself. Mono red. Oh, I love you. You're an amazing card. We're gonna have to top deck a land. It's gonna have to be a good one. Yep, let them have... Oh, they Phoenix Chick? Not the adversary? Interesting choice. No land. Ah, please don't make me play Mana Floods into Mana Screws. Please, it's so tilting. It's so tilting, you guys. Bat is trash. Bat is trash. Everybody knows this bat is trash. Fortunately, so is our opponent. Why would you ever make that play? They're trying to hold this adversary to kick it. Like, they want value out of their adversary. They drew another one. Oh, God, I hate these players so much. They disgust me. All right, so we have to do this into this, and then next turn, maybe this. Look at the mana that thing makes. All right, give me a chance. Does opponent have the land? Of course they do. Easy. Never didn't have it. Well, fortunately, we've got trash to throw in front of it. At 11, we can go to 2. Discard a land, gain 2 life, right? That's how this works. And it has reach. All right. We need some land. We haven't drawn many so far. That's a good start. Let's see. We're going to untap this anyway, so we should use it for the green. But we get a card deeper if we don't. Let's really think it through. Want this held back. I want to discard this to this. So yeah, I think, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can try it. Get those Relic of Legends out of here. There's a land we can actually play. It does send a land to the graveyard, which is somehow a good thing. Do we go like this? Untap this. Play this. Keep this. Gain life. Hold this back. Attack with this. Which triggers whenever you attack, yeah. Discard. 2 life. I could cast a Glissa off a Glissa. Kind of pointless. Makes me wish I had attacked this, though. The thing about casting this Glissa is it untaps the Rona, which could be 2 life. So I guess we do it. Feels weird, man. All right. What you got? I bet it's another monstrous rage. Because Shuffler's fine. Come at me. I mean, there's nothing here I can't block well. Let's see if Mono Red knows how blocking works. Oh my god. Tell me they don't know what they're doing. One time. How? How? All right. We dig. We gain. We make gains. I mean, it still dies because you can only have 1 roll. They're nothing. Get your trash deck out of here. Draw 3 of your favorite card and lose. Imagine. Would never be me. And we are back for the post-game wraps. My score with the deck was 3 wins and 3 losses. So 2 things about this deck in Best of 1. Number 1, it is much harder to play than I expected. I have played Slogurk decks before, but there's something about having Inti and Relic of Legends that just makes my head go kaboom, and Rona isn't helping. You're not helping. So it is a much more difficult deck to play than I expected. It took me a while to warm up to it, and I still don't think I played many games optimally. So that's point number 1. Win rate can probably go up if I am a better Magic player. Point number 2, Best of 1 without a sweeper and a deck with very little removal is just going to lose when it's on the draw against certain decks with certain hands. There's basically nothing you can do against an absolute nut draw from some of the go wide white aggro decks and mono red when you don't have those kind of effects. Now the sideboard does have Gix's Command. So if you're going to continue playing this in Best of 1, I would recommend bringing in one or both Gix's Commands as some kind of a way to catch up from just vomit your hand board state from the opponent, because those are very popular in Best of 1. What would I take out? Don't make me say it. But you'll probably take out something else. That's what I would take out. Yeah, batch. So those are my recommendations if you want to go forth playing this deck. Can it get you to Mythic? I think so. I think with the right dedication to the craft and learning all the ins and outs, this deck has a very high play skill ceiling that takes time to get used to. So it's not for the toilet gamer. It is definitely for somebody who wants to put in the time. And if you craft this deck with your wild cards, you're going to put in the time because it's expensive. So, would I craft this deck if I didn't have content to make? I'm a freaking whale, and I love playing new decks and trying new things, and this deck is very challenging. So I think I would craft this deck if I were not making content. I would not recommend it to most people. I think I am unique in that I would never regret that purchase, because if I played it for a week and got really good at it, I'd be very happy about it. If I played it for a week and it still wasn't that good, at least I played something interesting for a week. But this is not the kind of deck that you want to sink all your wild cards into, play for a week, and realize it's not your style or it's too difficult to play. Hopefully you got that information from watching the video. You would probably feel like you got ripped off of a lot of wild cards if you played this for a week and nothing good happened. So while I would do it, I don't recommend it to most people. Thank you for watching this video. We've come to the end of the video. If you haven't yet, please check out Ultimate Guard with the link in the description. I want them to know that their sponsorship dollars are well used, and pick up their products at your local game store or on CoolStuffInc.com and use the promo code CGB5 when you shop at CoolStuffInc.com. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.
CovertGoBlue has mastered the skies, so now he's ready to become the true apex predator by taming a T-Rex. Check out the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat, featuring CGB astride the king of the dinosaurs. Each playmat comes with a free Dinosaur Rider token, so get your hands on this prehistoric prize and pick up CovertGoBlue's Dinosaur Rider playmat today at CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.